We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Padres have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. 2 pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his four-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now, continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Batting second.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he swings.
Play ball. He's out. Out. You're out. Out.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. We are still. Here's Will.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. First and second here with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Grissom facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in, Travis Shaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to left field. Moving under it, Pham. And that retires the side. Here's Manny Machado now as we begin the top of the fourth.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
now, Manny Machado. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gurriel racing back, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Toronto after this. Craig Stammen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Craig.
Up next is Danny Jansen, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
For Toronto, the catcher, number 9.
Let's play ball. 3.
Digging in once again, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kevin Biggio.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, number 13. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. One 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. At the plate, Will Myers. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Will Myers.
Trent Thornton been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to
for the Blue Jays. Number 50.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher,
So the runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Franchy Cordero will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33, Franchy Cordero. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Runners breaking for the plate, and a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Ho, ho. 4 runs, 9 hits. No. Errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go-ahead at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fastball called for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Robbie Erlin is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Number 9 will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 9.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. In there for strike 1. Erlin has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bat. He changes speeds, moves the ball.
And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And he'll get in there safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there.
Derek Fisher.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Grissom. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The first baseman, number 21.
Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So striding forward now, Randal Grichuk. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Randal Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 6-4. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Derek Fisher is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Derek.
Striding in to start the 9th, Trent Grissom, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder, Trent Grissom.
Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 51, Ken Giles. Good change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing second base, number 22.
He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Now playing first base, number 22, Derek Fisher.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike two.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And another foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Back up the middle. Bichette ranges to his left. Throw on the first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-4 the outcome today. The Blue Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Anthony Kay claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for